Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflow. Chance to finish! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And it's Fernando Torres. Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. Palmer, done delicately.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
And they're not going to make any further. He's going for goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Cannavaro. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Looking for options for movement. Maradona! And for a moment, time stood still. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri. Oh, delightful ball. And here's Mbappe. Xabi Alonso. It's Alonso! He's delivered all right! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need...
Terrific header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Kimmich. Palmer. Now it's Inzaghi. Mbappe. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Beckham. And Inter now could counter-attack. Costa Curta. And he cuts out the supply. He's through here. Filippo Inzaghi. Maradona. Ribery. Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through here. Goalkeeper's ball.
Rodri.
Mohamed Salah! Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Palmer. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, this is a great position. And again! Oh, not the best of headers.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Palmer. And it's Xabi Alonso. He's played him through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Maradona. Rodri.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Costa Curta. Salah. The message is clear, none shall pass. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Rafinha. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Jimenez gets across to intercept that. Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rafinha. Messi. And the ball is out of play. (26th of May 2005, Istanbul, and one of the most famous of all famous comebacks in football. And this man was its catalyst.
Well, come to think of it, Peter, he has a fair share of famous comebacks over his career, but if you think...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Great hit! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Poland finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's intervened well there. Rodri. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Koundé cuts it out. And he's picked out the run. Gets into some space. Decent ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that's going to be a booking. Kimmich. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Gerrard. He's had a hit! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Jimenez makes the interception. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Poland are looking to go forward now. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Palmer. Now it's Inzaghi, and that is expertly dealt with. There will be a throw-in. And it's Xabi Alonso. Lewis Skelly gets over and intercepts. Kimmich.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Rafinha. Mbappe. Kimmich. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Inzaghi. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe! Mbappe! And he comes up trumps again. It's their second corner of the game. Gerrard. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that's a good ball. Big chance! Superb goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Alonso.
2 added minutes has
Nice
been
control.
indicated.
Mbappe. Cleared without complication. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe gets shapes to shoot. Can he finish? And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides. Neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Mbappe, he's got the shot away! They've scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
He's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Ooh, perfectly measured that.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And it's Xabi Alonso. Poland are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've chased...
Ah, he's given it away! Palmer. He's having a go! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Alexander-Arnold. Interesting ball. Rafinha looking to run onto it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take
The
any
attendance
risks.
for this match was 71,550.
It's going to be another throw. Oh, that's a key interception. Rodri goes on a run down the left wing. He's through, now is he in? Real Mbappe! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Lewis Skelly. Gerrard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cannavaro. And here's Inzaghi. Alexander-Arnold. Gently done. Chance with a header! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Bruno Fernandes! And that is doing no harm at all.
Substitution.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Lewis Skelly. Kimmich. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Inzaghi. That looks a good ball through. He's had a shot! And yet another chance goes to waste.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Lewis Skelly. That's a good run down the left. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kubo. Into the last quarter of an hour. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Ribery gets his pass away, and he's picked out the run. That is lovely. Opts to play. There's the hit! Goal, Poland! And they're back in Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
Into the last 5 minutes. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Can he latch on to this?
There will be 5 minutes added
No
time.
unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Ooh, perfectly measured. Can he put it away? It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Well, that's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Scholes is offering... Now the finish! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
3 minutes is number 18, Filippo Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Short changes him with that pass. Floated through. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe. That is a great pick out. So much time and space here. Danger averted for now. Rodri has a look and plays it forward. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pass somewhat off target. Rodri. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well read, nice interception. Palmer. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Xabi Alonso. Can he get onto this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ouattara might just make this. Neymar. Palmer. Oh, and he's through the middle. That's Xabi Alonso. Decent hit! They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 18 minutes is number 18.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rice does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's a key interception. And the volley. And that's off target.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up.
Ah, he's given it away. Nicely aimed pass. Kimmich kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a great ball. Chance for the header! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising. Chance! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have...
Mbappe! In he goes again! It's in! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and...
Great hit! That's just wide.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Xavi Alonso. He's tried one!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Neymar. No, it's not getting there. Cannavaro gets rid without sophistication. And he's let fly! And he's missed it.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Rudiger. No way through there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ouattara! He's got a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 42 minutes is number
Austria
69.
playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. And he's intervened well there. And here's Mbappe. Filippo inside. It's Inzaghi! He scores! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Played back in. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Please join me in wishing
Well, every
all the
time
best
they've
to
gone
members
through the
of our
gears,
fan
Peter,
club
they've looked like
celebrating their
scoring. So
wedding
provided they
anniversary
can
today.
stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Xabi Alonso, played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Palmer. Palmer! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
And we have our very first corner. Austria have the chance to go the other way. Kimmich. Palmer. Xavi Alonso. Good effort from distance. Oh, there was plenty on that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Ouattara. Scholes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Palmer. Oh, he's found support out wide. Xabi Alonso. Heads it! He's put it wide.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
So time for change.
Palmer.
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Bruno Fernandes. Aims beyond the defence. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Rodri.
The attendance for this match was
Filippo Inzaghi.
72,306.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And he's searching. Ouattara! Oh, denied at the last.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is number 11.
That has been knocked clear.
Kane.
And now they can spring out of defence. Moved on forwards. Rudiger cuts it out. Ball's gone out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. And now the hit! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Great chance here from position A1. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Kane! This is their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Romero gets across to intercept that. Bruno Fernandes. So, third corner of the game. A real chance! And that's wide.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Wilshere gathers from the goal kick. And it's Kane. In with a header! And yes, it's there! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 18, Filippo Inzaghi.
Well, that's well seen too.
Filippo Inzaghi.
Wilshere to Bruno Fernandes. And he was quick to react. Rodri. This is promising. Chance to finish. It's anyone's. Muleka! Without the best in the keeper.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Oh, that was vital. Can he finish? And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Inzaghi. Nicked it back promptly. Wilshere powering forward here. He's having a hit! And that's past the post.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now he's off and running. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kimmich. Into the last 5 minutes. He's looking to set free a runner. Back into the middle. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And no, that was never going to make it. He won't be happy with that one. Koundé gets it clear.
There will be
They've
5
got it
minutes
again.
added time.
That's been cut out, well played. Rodri, that is a great pick out. It's Inzaghi! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's managed to get free. Wilshere, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Rudiger wins the duel this time. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Today, please take some
Filippo
time out to give
Inzaghi,
your
very
support
much
to
the
our
man
better
of the
stadium
moment. His
fund.
boots at their twinkling best. Well, little question, but this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Filippo Inzaghi. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Lyon have the chance to go the other way.
In Paul Scholes, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield. One of England's...
Got a shot away! And for a moment, time stood still. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Upamecano. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No foul, says the referee. Now it's Mbappe. Filippo Inzaghi. He's having a go! Too close for comfort. Kimmich makes the interception. Thuram. Speculative strike. And that's caused a worry or two.
Thuram has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Goalkeeper's ball. He'll try from distance. Belts one. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Pedri, and the pass is intercepted. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's through, now is he in? And the shot! Dispatched clinically. And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Up he goes! No, not the best of headers.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ball's gone out of play. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Saka. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Thuram. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That was a given. It always was.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro 18.
Lyon choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Up for a header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Now it's Inzaghi. Pedri. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Just eases him off the ball. Doué
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most
Hello,
anticipated
everybody,
days on the
and welcome to
footballing
today's
calendar.
match.
So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Mbappe. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's found some space here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Inzaghi. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cut. It's Alonso! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Taken back almost at once. He's not got that quite right. And he's intervened well there. And it's Inzaghi. Brilliantly cut out. Rice. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's got the shot away! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Serginho did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Kimmich. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. There's the hit! That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Big chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nice interception, well timed. It's a pretty loose pass. Palmer. Now it's Inzaghi. Alonso. Kimmich looking to hit the byline here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Paris Saint-Germain applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, and it's been given away. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, that's clever. Thiago Silva. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rodri on a charge down the left. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. Mbappe. Interesting ball. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, shooting chance! Lofted upfield. Timber is in a really good position out wide. Rodri.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. That was travelling. Rodri. Palmer. And he cuts out the supply. And they win it back again. He's through now. Can he put it away? It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Mbappe.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And there's green grass ahead of him, and he's managed to get free. And he's only too happy to take that back. Played with finesse. And the first 45 minutes are up. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts...
And a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. Douglas Costa.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Douglas Costa. Xabi Alonso. That is good alertness. Thiago Silva. Timber. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Romero gets rid without sophistication. Palmer. Some resolute defending there. Oh, good-looking ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Matheus Cunha.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Number 24.
This is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance. Douglas Costa! Oh, it's come off the upright. That was very necessary.
Number 19, Wilshere. The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Mbappe. He can run onto that. Now it's Inzaghi. He's onside. Shot at goal! Goal! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
After 62 minutes is number 18.
So is this the start of a comeback? Timber.
Filippo Inzaghi.
Gently done.
Filippo Inzaghi.
Now it's Mbappe. Up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Matheus Cunha. Serginho. Saka.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Filippo Inzaghi. No, he is not giving anything away. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way. And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And they can counter here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Inzaghi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Substitution on the field.
He knew what was coming.
9,
That's a yellow card.
Joshua Kimmich. Number 4. Number
And that
16,
interception was
Rodri.
most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot!
Number 10.
And that would have won it.
Well, he's
Number
looked very
23,
lively. He really
second.
wants to put this game to bed.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass has been well intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He played through for the wide man. Saka gets over and intercepts. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's one-on-one, surely! Khan did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Wilshere, Mbappe, Saka. No, that's been intercepted. Can he get it through? Just 5 minutes left. Looking for the runner. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Mbappe. That's an excellent interception. Could have here their final chance. Tries the cut back. And it's Inzaghi.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And Beckham! And again! Oh, the ball. Bruno Fernandes! he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Wilshere. 5 minutes to add. Mbappe. Cannavaro makes the interception. And here's it, it's Inzaghi! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different. And that is that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running, simply they were beaten by... So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manner, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship.
To the field.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
And as you can see, we've already... Can he finish? And one more try!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared away. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, that's a key interception. Let's a look and place it forward. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Still goalless. It'll be a throw-in. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Shomurodov.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Big chance! They've scored!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
The goal scorer after 25 minutes is number 10.
Uzbekistan have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
Shomurodov, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking tidy in possession here. Nice ball and he's... There's the hit! And again! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack and I don't see it changing anytime soon. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Distributed tidily. No, he's not getting past him there. And he has been fouled there. Tries a header! Harmlessly behind.
There will be 1 minute added
He's going to
time.
be disappointed with that. That's been cut out, well played. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. And we are underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
There they go, hunting in packs. Uzbekistan have a free kick.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Shomurodov. Oh, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Of the highest order. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Coming on the field is
Uzbekistan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Terrific header! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, but the two that closed them down merit the praise of a job well done. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
the attendance for
Quarter of an
this
hour
match
into the
was
second half.
28,599.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Number 7.
And we have
Coming on
our
to
very
replace
first
him
corner.
is number 9. Substitutions taking place.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's being shifted off it. Shomurodov.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Uzbekistan are looking to break at pace. No, that's been intercepted. And that has put paid to that. Looking for options for movement. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 17. Number 3. Coming on the field. Number 20, number 14, substitution.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Back into the middle. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Uzbekistan clearly now in lead preservation mode. 4 added minutes on the board. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react. And the shot! And with that, the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And we'd like to inform you now
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Oh, smashing header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And we have our very first corner. Up for a header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that could set him on his way. He's got the shot away! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's a corner. He rises! And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that has been knocked. Terrific header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Has a look and has a go. They want to be quick to recover this. And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. So their fourth corner of the game. Has a shot! Uzbekistan are looking to go forward now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's not played the ball, that's a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's gone for it! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He's going for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he latch on to this? It's a mighty effort! They've scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Uzbekistan have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Pinches it off him. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he'll shoot here! And that is doing no harm at all.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And he's quick to snatch it back. He's shifting through the gears here.
Added time.
Over to the left. Always onto this. And the shot! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And there's the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal
Please be
impact,
reminded that
or
drinking
else.
is only allowed in the areas shown on this map.
Well, it's
Thank
been
you
an
very much for your
enthralling game so
cooperation.
far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Gets a good foot in there. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shomorodov does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Time and again they are repelled.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
The attendance.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
997.
Uzbekistan have a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 22. Coming on to replace him is number 20.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Who played through for the wide man. Shomorodov. He shifted it to the flank. Shomorodov.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Shaboridov!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, number 15. Coming on the field, number 9, number 4.
He's gone looking for safety. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's forced to go back. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Substitutions taking place.
Looking here to alter the direction of the game. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's gone for the shots. Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. Uzbekistan can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Oh, shooting chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
5 minutes added time.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. 5 minutes to add. Uzbekistan do have a chance to counter here. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Goalkeeper's ball. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed... And so the calm before the storm. A game this
everybody,
so
and welcome to
engraved
today's
into
match.
sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet.
Has a goal! Superb goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Uzbekistan break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's really well cleared. Oh, it's played into the area. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. That is good alertness. Oh, he's gifted. He's got the shot away! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 16 minutes is...
And it has to be said, an absolute gift. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. Can he latch on to this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the flag has stayed down. Here comes another cross. That has been knocked clear. And here's the chance to counter. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. He's shifting through the gears here. Cleared away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. No, that's been intercepted. Uzbekistan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And he's there to clear it. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Great work on the overlap. He rises! And yes, it's there! And again they hit the front. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Shifted upfield. Big shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty.
Shomorodov! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Gets his pass away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Nice control. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Shomorodov looking understandably energised after his goal. Works it forward. Shomorodov, can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 8. Coming on to replace him is number 5.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap.
And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to
The
counter.
attendance for this match was 71,550.
Oh, that's a key interception. And they can counter here. Shomorodov. Uzbekistan have a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Has a look and plays it forward. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution.
Great chance here from position A1. So the perfect chance to get one back. He's gone for it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's played him through, and the shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gets his head to it! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Shomurodov. Quality ball. A lot of space ahead of him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So here comes a substitution.
Substitution.
You have
in
to
progress.
admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. He's got tall. Chance again. No.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. 5 minutes to add. Not too much more here than seeing our time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that will be the final act. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this
Hello,
so
everybody, and
engraved
welcome to
into
today's
sporting
match.
history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour...
Shomurodov! Goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Uzbekistan breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh no, what has happened here? He's shifting through the gears here. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's managed to get free. Tries to dink it in. Shomurodov! Big relief, it just needed better contact. That is good alertness. Always onto this. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they've been given a corner. They've played it short. Big header! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And he was quick to react.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Can he latch on to this? And he's taking no chances there. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. He's through here. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Given the lift of his goal. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's gone direct. That's a good run down the left. No, that's been intercepted. And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative
And a quick
throughout.
announcement today that memorabilia
Well, let's not
from
beat
today's
about the
match
bush,
is
Peter.
now
It's
on
been
sale in the
fairly
stadium.
flat, and the supporters have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. And he's had a hit! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Can he spark a counter here? Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And now the breakaway. Uzbekistan finding their passes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now who's going to be first to this?
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
It's one through. Tries to get it clear. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! And they get themselves in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Uzbekistan go into the lead. Looking for options for movement. And he's there to belt it away. Some really good ball movement.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
And they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's another chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Number 9.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitution in progress.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, played right into his path. And he's taking no chances there. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, that's well spotted. Shomorodov. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well timed, excellent interception. Uzbekistan looking to pass their way through. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Just 5 minutes remaining now. He's beaten the last man. And the ball's a good one here. Shomorodov made a good run there. Uzbekistan are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Forwards and with intent.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. Shomorodov bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he has been fouled there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And that is as far as it goes. Fırtına öncesi sessizlik. Spor tarihine altın harflerle kazınmış mücadelede takımları sahada defalarca izledik. Önemini hiç kaybetmemiş, hiç de kaybetmeyecek bir rekabete yeniden şahit olacağız. Her şeyin merkezinde ise takımların birbirine karşı kaybetme korkusu yatıyor. Burada kazanmak bir zorunluluk. Ne enerji ama. Tribünler tezahürata şimdiden başladı bile. 90 dakikanın nasıl geçeceği belli oldu. Önemli bir karşılaşma.
Gösteri maçı deyince insanın aklına basit bir futbol maçı, resim gibi bir manzara geliyor. Ta ki işin içine
Kaleciyle teke tek. İyi vurdu. Şukurov. Koşan arkadaşını kaleye deniyor. Şukurov. Aradan gönderiyor. Bitirebilir mi? Ve gol! Baskı altında bile sakin kalarak enfes bir gol attı.
engellerle mücadele etmesi gerekti ama sonunda istediğini
The
aldı.
goal scorer after 11 minutes is number 7.
Harika bir başlangıç. Şimdilik her şey yolunda. Şu an için iki takım tek farklı skorla birbirinden ayrılıyor. Evet, skor 1-0. Güzel okudu. Sağ kanatta güzel performans. İstediğini bulamayan oyuncu mahcup görünüyor.
Hareketlilik iyiydi ama pas hedefini bulamadı. Keyif kaçıran bir durum. Tam da beklediğim gibi kontra ataklarla oyunu kazanmak isteyen bir takım.
Evet, bir anda çıkaracakları topa hazır ol.
Hücum oyuncularının topu kovalamaya istekli, orta saha oyuncularının da hücumu ilerletmek için hazır olması lazım.
Aslında tam da bu oyunu oynayabilecek oyunculara sahipler. Açıkta kendini göstermeyi başardı. Harikaydı. Keskin hamlelerle çok iyi koştu. Ama savunma hattında duvara tosladı. Ve umut vadeden bir pozisyon daha sona erdi. Şukurov. Çok iyi. Koşan arkadaşını görmeyi başardı. Ve müdahale geldi. Devre arasına 15 dakika kaldı. Davetkar bir top. İyi okudu. Tam da bunu bekliyordu. Bu sefer bu kadar gelebildiler. Geçmeyi başarıyor. Evet, net bir şekilde faul. Elini cebine götürmeye direndi. Bu seferlik sadece sözlü uyarı.
Az farklı da olsa devreye önde girmek her takımı mutlu eder.
Değerli fırsat. Güzel müdahale. Çok temiz yakaladı. İnanılmaz kararlı bir savunma izliyoruz. Neredeyse kişisel bir mesele. Öyle de olması gerekiyor.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kontratak fırsatı. Müdahale hiç gecikmedi. Görünen o ki bu ilk devrenin son pozisyonuydu. Evet, devre arasına 1-0'lık skorla giriyoruz. Oyuncular soyunma odalarına giderken akıcı bir futbol izlesek de skora yansıyan yalnızca bir pozisyon oldu. Önümüzde hala heyecan dolu dakikalar yaşayacağımız bir ikinci yarı var.
İlk yarıyı önde kapatmalarında hücum hattının performansı tabii ki takdire şayan. Ancak orta sahadaki oyuncuların maç boyu yaptığı işleri de kimse göz ardı edemez. Gerçekten haklarını vermek lazım.
Bu maç özelinde insanların beklentileri oldukça yüksekti. Geçen sürede oynanan oyun bu beklentiyi fazlasıyla karşıladı. Bizim oyuncuların hızını takip ederken gözlerimiz yoruldu. Bakalım ikinci yarıda bu tempoyu sürdürebilecekler mi? Nefesleri kesen bir ilk yarı. İnanılmaz bir maç oluyor. İkinci yarının başlamasını sabırsızlıkla bekliyoruz. Aradan yeni dönenler henüz hiçbir şey kaçırmadı. Şu ana kadar maçın kaderini belirleyen şey atılan gol oldu. Ve sarı kart alıyor. Taça çıktı. İki takım arasında yalnızca tek fark var. Kaleciye dönüyorlar.
The attendance for this match was
İyi yollayamadı.
71,898.
Aradan bir pas. Ve top uzaklarda. Sola yolluyor. Ve topu tekrar kazanıyorlar. Top sürmeye devam ediyor. Güzel kafayı vurdu. Sıra dışı bir müdahale.
Güzel müdahaleydi ama değil mi? Çok iyi oynadı.
Daha ileriye gönderdi. Güzel mücadele etti. Şukurov. Engellenen top geri dönüyor.
Artık tam olarak bu yaklaşımla devam etmeleri gerekiyor.
Önüne geçilmez, amansız bir görüntü ortaya koyuyorlar.
Gitgide daha ilginç bir karşılaşma izleyeceğiz gibi görünüyor.
Şukurov hızlanıyor. Yakında arkadaşı var mı? Gerçi ihtiyacı olmayabilir. Duygularına yenik düşen oyuncular var. Dikkatli olmaları gerekiyor. Olaylar daha fazla
Substitutions
alevlendirilmemeli.
taking place.
Evet, savunmasız kalmışlardı. Gole engel olmak için ne yapması gerektiğini gayet iyi biliyordu. Her oyuncunun başına gelebilir. Bir orta daha yapmak için sabırsızlandığına eminim.
Şukurov. Turgunboev sol kanada oynadı. Çok iyi bir hamle yaptı. Hata payı yoktu.
Umut vadeden bir yaklaşım sergiliyorlar. Dikkatlerini toplayıp mücadeleye devam ederlerse işler iyiye gidebilir.
Güzel hamle.
Oldu sandım. Gerçekçi düşünürsek artık kaç şansları daha kalmış olabilir ki? Sanki topun karşı ceza sahasına gitmesi gerekmiyormuş gibi davranıyorlar. Oynamaları gereken yer orası.
Ali Kulov ön sezilerini devreye sokuyor.
Orta sahada mücadeleyi kimin kazandığı ortada. Etkileyici bir baskı izliyoruz.
Harika bir pas. Vites yükseltiyor. Hakem karşılaşmayı bitiren düdüğü çaldı. Oldukça gergin bir maçtı. Kazananı kaybedenden ayıran tek bir gol oldu. Son düdük geldi. En etkileyici an senin için hangisi diye sorsam?
Bu mükemmel bir galibiyetti. Bunun gibi maçlarda tabeladaki skor maçta olan her şeyi meşru kılıyor. Taraftarlarla beraber galibiyeti kutlayan oyunculara bakın. Eski ateşli derbileri hatırlatan bir sahne.
Yorumcu arkadaşıma teşekkür etmem gerek. Taraftarlar stat'tan ayrılırken bizim de yayına veda etmemiz gerekiyor. Herkese iyi akşamlar.
Ben de teşekkür ederim.